Well, thanks a lot for staying with us. Let's look at the top stories in the papers today, starting off with the Nation newspaper. The big story there is captioned, Rep Southern Caucus backs tax reform bills, okays talks. Ongoing debate healthy, says Information Minister. In other headlines, Afe Babalola gives conditions for truce with Farotimi. Magistrate remands lawyer in prison until December the 20th. Fresh 110 billion naira approved for student loan, as 120,000 are said to have benefited, getting 12 billion naira. Revenue has grown by 45% under Tinubu, says the Revenue Monitoring Allocation Fiscal Committee. Next is Nigerian Tribune. Rep Southern Caucus backs tax reform bills. This is also replicated here. Nigeria recorded 467,000 tuberculosis cases in 2023. Workers shut down WAEC offices nationwide over salary review, sacked staff. Tinubu appoints Ogunjimi acting Accountants General of the Federation, and reps probe CBN over scarcity of Naira notes. Let's check out Daily Independent now. 17 southern states reps back tax reform bills, urge national support, clarify that their stand is not about creating divide between the North and South. Reps tax FG on countermeasures against XEC COVID-19 variant. Serap NGE asked Tinubu to respect rights of citizens and attacks on journalists. Tinubu sleeps well because Akpabio is Senate President. Senate leader says Chief of Army Staff advocates homegrown strategy in tackling insecurity. That's all on Daily Independent. Leadership now. 2025 budget presentation may suffer further delay as presidency lobbies NAS. Why budget presentation is delayed, sources say. Tax bills have nothing to do with 2025 budget, says Senate. Now, in other stories, address cash crunch now. Reps order CBN. Nigeria will become leading agricultural export nation by 2025. That's on leadership. Blueprint says, Tinubu to Tunji Ojo, for ease of visa passport applications, you've made Nigeria proud globally. Says Nigerians are one despite political differences. Address Naira scarcity now. Reps tell CBN urges FG to also prevent spread of XEC COVID-19 variant. Nigeria, Saudi Arabia set to explore iron ore opportunities. On tinted glasses, reps direct FCT Police Command to release impounded vehicles. The Daily Times says next, VP Shettima criticizes UK's Badenoch, highlights Nigeria's global role. That's on Daily Times. Tech leaders also here. Government support to ensure ethical use of AI. Road to South-South convergence charts path for unity and development. APGA open to alliance ahead of 2027, says National Chairman. On Nigerian News Direct, under Tinubu, Federation account records 45% revenue growth. RMAFC says FG asks Governor Adeleke of Osun State to stop plan on new airport project over petitions. Oil prices fall to $72 per barrel as OPEC appoints Nigerian chairman board of governors. All right, let's go on now to the last paper with me. Platform Times. ICPC recovers 50 billion naira, saves federal government 10 billion in anti-corruption drive. Chairman says Ondo pastor arrested for alleged role in notorious kidnapping syndicate. NSCIA unveils 5 new imams for Abuja National Mosque. On the health scene now, tuberculosis is still a leading killer, says First Lady Remi Tinubu. Theophilus.
The Guardian says here cash scarcity worsens as banks upgraded digital platforms falter. Well, court remands Yahaya Bello in Kuje pending bail application. ASU strikes students to suspend planned protest, issue 48-hour ultimatum. Cybercrime law, defamation now, weapons of prosecution, NGE, Serap say. Consumers NERC kick as Disco pushes for 240 naira per kilowatt tariff. Federal government suspends energy tariff review as 4-month subsidy hits 768.68 billion naira. Daily Trust. Reps asks CBN to address cash crunch. Apex Bank tightens news on fintechs. ECOWAS may formalize Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger exit. Police recover fake $3.3 million CFA, 51.9 million and 1.4 million naira in Kano State. The New Telegraph says here, Naira scarcity. Reps ask CBN to end cash crunch. Tax reform debates necessary for democratic governance, says federal government. We are one despite political cracks, says Tinubu. Salient Times says defamation. Delhi Farotimi Afebabalola supporters clash in court. Farotimi returns to prison as court adjourns bail application ruling. Delhi Farotimi is languishing in prison for speaking truth to power, says Atiku. Kano police recover counterfeit currencies in dollars, others worth over 100 billion naira. Syria rebels name head of transitional government. First News says here, Farotimi languishes in jail for speaking truth to power, says Atiku, as court denies activist bail, adjourns ruling to December the 20th. Otis Smart Governance 2 billion naira project done with 900 million naira in Abia. Well, strategic branding key to success. It also marks it advances Bielsa's youth creatives. The Hope newspaper says alleged 110 billion naira fraud. Yahya Bello to remain in prison till February 25th as bail application fails. Capital project top list as Aida Tiwa presents 655 billion naira budget. Now Fund disburses 104 billion naira targets 2.1 million students. Workers shut down WAEC offices nationwide. 3,270 Nigerians got American citizenship via military service. This Nigeria says alleged 110 billion naira fraud. You must remain in Kuje prison. Court tells ex-governor Yahya Bello adjourns to January 29, 2025. Farotimi 2 returns to Ekiti Correctional Center in case with Afe Babalola. FCT minister decries city center. Satellite towns disconnect. Kicks off 15-kilometer tie road project. Please recover counterfeited dollars, others worth over 100 billion naira in Kano State. Nature News says here, Lagos Commission's first flood resilience road. Brazil links pesticide poisonings to UK exports. Minister counts ills of firewood smoke. CSO sprays Delta and Zero Waste Initiative. Hamatan Kamik offers solution to respiratory ailments. Finally, from my end, Sporting Life says NFF offers to pay Eagles 10% of outstanding monies. Atalanta, Real Madrid, Lukman's goal not enough to save Ladia. 290 millionaire children upkeep. Brown Ideye alleges plot to blackmail him. She's not my wife or ex-wife, striker cries out. Ukrainian girlfriend calls Nigerian a coward. Ideye joins Ayimba FC on short-term deal. Manchester United told to sign £70 million Gueye. Of course, we have this and many more. Of course, Arteta is saying no plan to sell Jesus. We have this and many more in the Sporting Life newspaper this morning.
Right, so many stories up for grabs, if I can add. As we always say, don't forget, you cannot just ride with the headlines alone. You need to read up, be informed to help make better decisions moving forward. As a lot of stories stand out for me, but we don't have time. Of course, as the show progresses during the week and beyond, we'll get to highlight some of the big stories.